Hey YouTube, Knickknack here on Warframe, showing you what in my opinion is the perfect Paris build. This build is for those of you who love playing with the Paris and are looking for ways to make it reach its maximum potential. First thing you're going to want to do is to use a catalyst on this weapon for double the mod capacity. When you first start out with the Paris, you have 1 dash polarity. However, throughout the course of this build, you will be adding 4 additional polarities with Forma, 3 V polarities, and 1 more dash polarity. To start your modding off, you're going to want a high level serration for that nice base damage increase. I understand that many of you don't have a max level serration like I do, but this build will enable you to have one in the future without fear of going over mod capacity. This mod should be placed in one of the V polarity slots. Next up is Split Chamber. Maxing this mod out cannot be stressed enough. A 90% chance to double your damage is huge. This is the most expensive mod to equip on the Paris, so be sure to place it in your second V polarity slot, and in your last V polarity slot you're going to want to have Speed Trigger, as this will lower the amount of time it takes to charge shots. I would also like to add that if you're using the Paris, you should almost always be charging your shots, because your base damage and crit chance will double if you do. After that, you're going to want Piercing Hit in one of your dash polarities for that nice elemental damage increase against heavily armored units such as Ancients and Grineer. Alright, now we're going to make your Paris hit like a truck. Have both Vital Sense and Point Strike maxed out and throw them in the free slots. Vital Sense will increase your base crit damage from a generous 150% to an outrageous 330%. That, coupled with Point Strike, which increases your crit chance from 20% to 50%, makes for a weapon you'll be seeing very high numbers from. Toss on Cryo rounds for some fairly universal added damage, and in the last dash polarity slot you can put Hellfire on for Infested, or Stormbringer on for Corpus. Against Grineer it doesn't really matter too much, just as long as you have one of them equipped. I'm sure some of you have been watching this video and are wondering where I'm going to put Thunderbolt. The answer is nowhere. Thunderbolt, in my opinion, needs a lot of work before it can be considered a mod worthwhile on a perfect Paris. It only adds a flat 250 damage. It doesn't do its max damage with elemental mods unless you shoot the floor or the wall near the enemy, taking away chances of scoring massive crits on your enemy's faces. It lowers the odds of arrows piercing multiple targets in a line. In comparison to the other mod choices, it's outclassed in damage. In my eyes, this is one of the most cool mods in the game. However, from a DPS perspective, this mod needs a lot of work. Well, that's it for my Paris build video. If this helped you out and you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. There's plenty more videos to come.